Hi everyone, I am Shan.
And I am Tam. This is the Real Talk Podcast.
On this podcast, we have some candid conversations between us about love, family, faith, relationships, parenting, work-life balance, and everything in between.
We invite you to not only listen, but interact with us and our guests as we have some real
Talk. Shan and Tam fam, we're back again. We're gonna shake it up a little bit today. We're gonna talk about childhood memories, right? I mean, listen, I wish some days I could go back to being a child, right?
Yeah.
Because there's just so many responsibilities as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some of your favorite childhood memories with Tam and I. So Tam, I know you must have enough childhood memories, right?
Yeah.
But one of them that I can think about is running boat. Listen to me.
Dumpling our dirty girl.
Dumpling and dirty girl are chicken, some curry chicken back. Listen to me. No, me attack is like, me I say, what if I eat chicken back after me doing this cleanse, but some curry chicken back and, me and my cousin them, man, all of we used to just run boats, especially in my grandmother, run where my grandmother used to live.
Yeah.
Because it's a big yard, right?
Okay.
So we would all come together, all cousins of us and friends, family friend, the pit of them from the area.
Right,
and we
right.
run boats. Some dia, aki and dumpling and sawfish and banana. And miss it to me. No food not taste good like them food. And the dumpling, them big.
Cartwheel. A cartwheel them
big, right? So yeah, that's one of my favorite childhood memories, a running boat. And just the simplicity of being a kid too, right? We run up and down in the yard, we jump wall, we play hopscotch, we climb tree, we pick egg, right? Because my grandmother had a lot of chickens. Egg, like we get the egg from the chicken, take up the chicken. Oh yeah, because she had her like a mini farm and stuff in the yard, and she had a lot of trees. So we used to climb the tree and pick this and pick that. That was just my favorite, one of my favorite childhood memories of just the simplicity of life and just being a kid.
So was this in the Kingston area or out in the country?
This was Kingston,
really?
But the yard that she lived in was a big yard.
Okay.
And she had a lot of trees and she raised chicken and stuff like that. She had mint tree, she had pepper tree, she'd have soursop tree at the back. She had a ackee tree. Yeah, man, and she had chickens and the community them love her. We used to call her auntie, I would call her mama. So we blend it together and call her auntie mama.
Only in Jamaica.
Auntie mama, right? Right? So no me I think about it. Wow, yeah, those were some of my favorite, just being with my grandmother and my cousins and siblings and just being a kid. And yeah, it was in Kingston, but the yard that she lived in with other people living there, she just planted up her own different things. And it was good. It was good. Real talk.
Real talk. Yeah, so it's interesting that the first one you talk about is about like that type of community and interacting with other kids and stuff, because when you mentioned this topic to me, the first thing that came to mind was my experience, my interactions with my neighbors when I was growing up, who were like my brothers and sisters, because I was an only child until 12 years old.
Oh, yes.
So just as I was going into high school, that's when my brother came.
Okay. So you had to find friendships and stuff with the neighbor.
Yeah. So we lived in the first home I remember living in was beside a family. And they had 6 or 7 siblings of them. Right.
Oh, okay.
And the mom there and dad there were like my second parents. And so when I would come home from school, because listen, back then, me not know if, I think it was just like a different time. I used to, like, my parents would put me on a taxi that went to my community, and you have specific taxis that they know the drivers. They would put me on that taxi, and I guess I probably was like 8, 7. Me don't know. Me not remember.
But you didn't feel unsafe, right?
I wasn't unsafe.
Yeah,
I was
but
not
nowadays
unsafe. Nowadays you can't do that.
Different time. You can't do that. No.
So that it's like they would hire this driver, and this driver would take me home to the community, and then I would stay with this family until my parents came home.
Okay.
And so the things I remember doing there were the same things where you described. We run up and down outside because there was a nice little stretch of grass in front of the house.
Yes.
We play dandy shandy. We play cricket. We play Chinese skip.
Chinese skip, upscotch. Yes,
jacks.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, jacks. And dandy shandy, when you soak the people in with a ball. What? Soak a girl.
We should describe for our viewers.
Yes.
Those balls, so-called balls, were not actually balls. They were juice boxes stuffed with paper.
They were creative, bad.
So when you get licked with one of them ball, the dandy shandy ball, I'm telling you,
it's soak you, as what I'm gonna say. It's soak you.
It would leave welts.
Yes.
Right? But it was all fun. It was all fun.
In the name of
I remember the freedom of that time. Just being able to do whatever, literally, like we always tell our kids, we would go out during the daytime and go back in your house till night they come down.
I know, cause you play, you just come in for eat and you go back out.
Exactly.
You play, and you just come in for eat and go back in. But now these kids, them just devices. We didn't have that. We didn't have that, right?
So that's one of my favorite ones. I remember playing with the Johnson's kids, and they're like right now I call them brothers and sisters. Sister.
Yeah. Nice. One that I'm thinking about that comes to mind is we always, on Sundays, my dad would pack us all up and drive us to Elsha Beach.
Okay.
And because we lived in Kingston, so driving to Elsha, we're going over to Portmore, and I can just always remember when you're almost on that stretch for Elsha, it's kind of, you smell the seawater and you see the sea, and it just looks so peaceful and calm. And it was just a fun experience to get away from out of the environment and to be somewhere. And we spend the day at the beach and we buy fish and what you call it here, the bami and yes, and the festival. And it was just such a good experience. So we play on the beach and we did what we had to do. It was fun, and it was just a good family time and experience, leaving home and going to Elsha Beach on Sundays.
Yeah, that would have been, I could picture that being like bonding moment, right?
Yes.
For the entire family, the fact that everybody was together, right? Yeah. I remember one of my favorite things to do was like during the summertime now, of course, when you're out of school for this extended period, my parents would send me to the country, further country than where me come from country. Like you from Kingston would have called Montego Bay a country.
So you say you go all the way in the bush. You go to the bush.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to the bush.
Outside of Montego Bay, my country, and go Fimi country, right?
Oh man.
And that country now is where you have river, and you just like again, it was another experience where, so my grandmother's house, my grandmother had one house, and then my aunt had another house, and my other aunt had another house. That was the greatest thing for me now, to make the rounds dinner time, especially dinner time. It's what we love with Belly, you know. People should know
I
that.
love food. I love food. Love food.
But yeah, for me, that memory was just being able to spend time with my grandparents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also spending time with my cousins. And when I look back at that now, you know, these are the things that I regret sort of not having that type of community like here, right?
Yeah, with the kids. Mm-hmm.
With the kids, and for them to be able to have like those types of experiences, because that is when you really talk about taking a village to raise a child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was left to be in my grandparents' care primarily, but then it was also like my aunt's responsibility to, I couldn't go to anybody's house or and go misbehave or whatever. No. Everybody had the rod of correction to meet out.
Exactly.
And you know, one of the things that really stuck with me through then, and I believe that's when we talk about training up a child in the way they should grow, and them not departing from it, may I tell you, say, that is where, in my grandparents' home, is where I was first and primarily exposed to faith.
And it's interesting you said that, because it's the same thing for me. My grandmother was the one that actually taught me how to read the Bible.
Yes. My grandfather he knew the Bible back to front. When we say every Friday evening we had Vespa, we had worship. Every Friday evening, everything.
Them was staunch. Them was staunch Christian.
Staunch Christians. Sabbath, we church, nothing not going on until sunset Sabbath. And then it was like, okay, fun time. But I appreciate, I mean, when you're a child, you know, like that because you're too constrained. But now I look back, I see the value. I see
and the benefit of it, right?
Exactly. So I love that, the country experience and being with my relatives and my grandparents.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Another one for me that I'll think about, one of my favorite childhood memories, Boxing Day, right? Because, you know, Boxing Day, you know, after Christmas, you dress up and you go out with your brother and your sister, them, you get little money, you know. You go off a tree or across the road, or you go like the square in a New Kingston, and man, or you go to Devon House and just hang out with your friends. It was just a fun time. Why no you talk about it? Why am I homesick? I need to go.
I go Jamaica.
I'm homesick, miss Jamaica. But yeah, like Boxing Day, I always remember looking forward to that after Christmas and spending that time with your friends, meeting up with your friend them and doing things on Boxing Day.
I tell people, say, you know, Christmas is one thing here, Christmas different at Jamaica.
It's different.
And we have our Christmas lives. We've had them for the last couple of years, and people hear us talking about these things. And
it's different.
It just, it becomes a part of you, like these traditions and you know, these things that we experience, a different type of atmosphere, a different vibe, a different meaning to even things like Christmas. It's really very different and it's sort of mind blowing for me because it takes some getting used to the fact that you, like you're talking about going out Boxing Day. For us, it was Christmas Eve. My family.
Oh, you guys go Christmas Eve?
We go Christmas Eve.
Oh, what about that's Grand Market?
That's Grand Market.
Right. Yeah, and that's
when, that's when we go to have a good time. Boxing Day for us was probably just either staying home, because, you know, here's the thing now, which some people might remember or know, being from the Caribbean or Jamaica. TV used to sign on non-stop. You remember TV? We
Yes,
have
yes,
one
yes.
channel,
CBM and JBC.
JBC at the time.
Yes,
So
JBC. Oh my gosh.
when TV sign on people, right?
Yes, yes,
To Christmas, TV now sign off. It means
yes,
the channel isn't going down, being shut off until after Boxing Day. So Boxing Day usually have just movies running right
yes,
throughout the
yes,
day, right
yes,
throughout
yes,
the night.
yes.
So for me,
Yeah.
the Boxing Day was staying home, the watch TV
Mm-hmm.
whole day, possibly whole night. You see how long you can keep up.
Exactly, exactly. Just to get in a little entertainment.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Christmas was a special time for me
Yeah,
too. And the
Christmas was nice. Yeah, Christmas
Christmas
night. Why
Eve.
am I miss Jamaica? What else me can think about? Boy, there's so many things in terms of our childhood and just the simplicity of being a kid, right?
Yeah.
Just the simplicity of being a kid. But no, I mean, my grandmother, as you just said, yeah, one of my favorite childhood memory, like that woman, when you talk about she wasn't like she wouldn't I wouldn't I've never seen her. She didn't like a regular church goer, but
Mm-hmm.
she knew her word and she
Right.
studied with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one day, when they have convention at
Yes.
church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're up on stage and sing. And I don't know if you had it in your church, but in our church, people had to like bid a money on you for come off on the stage, right? Where they,
Yes, we remember.
they never raise money, right? So me and my little cousin, and well, my older cousin Andrew and my brother were up there sing one song, but boy, women I think with it so good. And then I bid one money for say for take off the young
Take
people them,
care of
and
yes.
nobody would have moved. I mean, I know when my grandmother, she wasn't in the church. You see, as if she was outside
Mm-hmm.
watching in, and she just scoop into the rescue
Oh
and
my
just
goodness.
give it a $500 or whatever I take the grandpity them. And see if we it's grandma, auntie, mama for the save.
Auntie Mama came to
Auntie
the
mama for the
rescue.
save. Yeah, man. I always remember that. We did a sing what heart out, but nobody never stayed fitting for take the dog.
Never singing too.
Mercy. Whenever I sing with you, but it's all good. Auntie mama for the save.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, that's crazy. You
Yes,
know what I
yes.
miss from childhood? I miss school.
Yeah, my love school. Yes,
And
yes,
you
yes.
and I always talk about this, that
Mm-hmm.
we are sort of forever learners, right?
Yeah, man, we're professional students. Them opinion I love school,
Then
but
I love school.
we're professional students.
Then
The
I love
excitement at
school.
school, sports day. You remember sports day? Listen
Listen,
to me.
all way you know, say you can't run, you're going to run and come last.
But sports day is just full of excitement. It's just hype.
And the costume you want it to be
What?
on the what do you call it?
Soup, pressure, pressure. Soup, pressure, pressure. Under pressure. Listen to me. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Sports day was the
Sports
thing.
day was the thing. And then
Yes.
the highlight of sports day was the parents' race, right?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I don't know
yes.
if you had that at your
Yeah.
school, but
I'm gonna see what is that appearance race.
there was always a parents' race at the end
Mm.
of pretty much like at the end of the day. And
Mm.
so the mother's race or the father's race. And I
Okay.
can remember several instances where people were tumbling over.
Of course,
these
them could have managed.
yeah, they can't manage. Can you imagine now you are running our race at King's School?
Listen to me, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I will stay in my lane. First of all, yeah, I'm
Give-
not gonna embarrass myself. There's
give-
no way. I'll run in my dreams.
No, give me a reading comprehension contest.
Yes,
or
yes, yes, yes,
something.
yes. Give me that. But no, that is not for me. I'll stay in my lane.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I miss school, and
Mhm.
my what they would call elementary school years here were some of my most fun years.
Mm.
Back home, I remember all of my teachers. I remember classmates. from that time.
Primary school. Yeah, primary school
from
was one of my
primary
best
school
years.
time.
Yeah.
I can picture the things that we would do like at lunchtime, what the schoolyard looked like. Those were free and fun days. So I miss school. And there were a lot of things like that I identify as being so core to who I am now, and things that I love, like reading, that I vividly remember, when those interests were peaked or developed in those years.
At school. Yeah, man. School, like these kids, their school experience is different, right? Our school experience was it was fun, but it was the discipline too in school, right? I remember one time I reached late and I get some lick. One time, right? Right? But it's that situation too where the teachers were able to discipline you.
Yeah.
Right? And when we are prepared for common entrance exam, top blood pressure.
Yeah, that was
right? When you're prepared for common entrance and when you pass and all of that. So listen to me, man. Thank God for memories, right? Memories. It's what keeps us going and, make us who we are and, to cherish. And that's why even now we have to be intentional about making memories now for the younger ones.
Yeah, with our kids, with our families.
Yeah, because these are the things that they will remember. So, Shan Tam fam, let us know from you, what are some of your favorite childhood memories, right? You may not have been born and raised in any of outside of Canada, but for you, like you may be in Canada or the US, what was your childhood experience? What did that look like, right? And drop us your feedback, your comments. Let us know of anything that you want us to discuss. And remember to like and share, to drop in on our Facebook page or Instagram page, and we're all over, right? So drop us a comment and let us know your thoughts.
Yes. Take care, fam. We'll talk to you next time on Real Talk.
Bye.
Don't forget to visit Shan and Tam on all their social media websites. At Sisters Shan and Tam on Instagram, Shan Tam Lodge-Lee on Facebook, and check out their blogs at shanandtam.blogspot.com. Tune in again next time on Real Talk.